So the big news is that I'm gonna be moving in like 2 weeks. Initially I was very sad, and to be honest I'm still sad because I've lived in Little Tokyo and this apartment for 5 years now, which is mind-blowing. I've lived a lot of my adult life here, which sounds really weird, but it's like kind of true. Anyway, so I'm going to be moving pretty far away, so I'm not going to be in LA anymore. I'll be in OC, or Orange County if you didn't know. This was the first apartment I looked at when I was moving out here, and I like picked it on the spot because I like the location and this, you know, little studio apartment so much. But you know, this new place is going to be a lot bigger. I'll actually have room to separate, ideally separate my bedroom and my art and studio and business stuff. At least that's the hope. We'll just have to adapt and change. I'm obviously still gonna come out to Little Tokyo once in a while, although I will have to find and probably pay for parking, which is a pain point for me when it comes to driving, but it's okay, I can manage. Anyway, I'm saying all this now because I was just transferring some files and I deleted on accident like 75% of it, and that was all of like my recent footage, so now I'm only left with like 1/4 of what I had on there originally, so that's why I'm just sitting here talking now so that I actually have something to start off with. Yeah, so I'm just telling you right now that my place is quite messy because slowly I will be packing some things up. The main things I just want to do while I'm here is, again, enjoy being able to live in Little Tokyo. I should just get on with the video. Please keep watching. Oh God. Oh. It's been a rough start to the morning. Woke up with a stomach ache. So because I woke up with a stomach ache, I haven't eaten since, I didn't eat all morning, but this is the curry bread I bought. It was like a frozen pack of 3, and the bread part is very thick. It kind of reminds me of when I tried making curry bread myself, but it's just like a vegetable curry. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so a little skimpy on the filling, but let's just take that second bite to get to the filling so I can show you. The filling's pretty good. Like, for some reason this, you only have to microwave for like a minute and it's done. So even though there's a lot of bread, obviously, it still has like a very good amount of filling. Okay, I just went to go get my mail and a really fun package has arrived. Wow. I mean, I think you can tell by the style of it, like what kind of content it is. It says, for trinket lovers, by trinket lovers. This is issue 2 because I found out about it through social media. I think I found them on Instagram. Yeah, look at the details though. so cute, and it's like right up my alley of like the aesthetic and like things I've been interested in. My first magazine that I bought as an adult, and I'm so happy. I'm happy that I bought this, and I can't wait to read it. Even this postcard is really cute, so I'm just very, very happy to have like this piece of like curated artwork and curated like creative writing and photography and art and all that stuff. I do have a one-day market Sunday, and I've got 2 days to prep for it, but I don't have that much to do. Basically, what I really need to do is pack everything and put it in my car prior to me actually going, because I do have to leave a little bit early so I have time to set up. I do have new stuff that I'm going to debut. If you remember these little Smisky clay charms, they were my second rendition of Smisky clay charms. These are all the bad ones where the head is loose. I figured it's a waste to have these guys just like sitting around, because I do still think they're really cute. So I try to obviously first glue their heads more securely, and then I resined a couple. So you can see here, now he's like nice and shiny and a lot more secure. Although personally, I don't like them shiny like this, but at least the head's not falling off. So I did that for a couple. I do have a couple of one-offs that I made that I actually really like. This is one of them. I just made this little angel animal dog thing kind of like on a whim. I just had the idea in my head and playing around with the clay that I had. This is the guy I made. It's actually really, really cute, and I think this one actually looks very good for experimenting. I do like the color scheme, so I was trying to practice and experiment with mixing my translucent clay with like white clay. I like angel themed stuff like this. This is another one-off, but I'm thinking I might do something similar to it, but it looks like a Smisky, but it's a ghost. It is October, so this is a good time to have this one up for sale, but it was just a one-off again. I was just trying to use up my clay. A couple of really, really tiny things I made. Okay, so this one is an apple, and this one is a tomato. I don't know why I made them so small. They're not quite big enough to sell more than $5 in my opinion, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I made this leek, and I didn't color it. I used colored clay, and I just like mixed it and played around with it. I left this one matte because a leek in real life is matte. This is probably my most popular one. I think it would be more popular if I made a bunch of these, but it is a Smisky holding a soju bottle. I accidentally broke the hand, but I glued it back together and then I resined the whole thing, so it should be very, very secure. I really like the pose, and I had this idea for a long time. So let me just show you what it would look like as a charm, because I actually haven't seen it myself. It kind of looks like a monkey holding on to something, but I think it's pretty cute. Because of the mess up, I don't want to sell it at full price either, but I do really like this one. I think if I had to choose myself, I still think this is my favorite design. If I had like mass produced everything, I think this one would be the most popular. You compare it to this guy's a little bit bigger, but I think he could be a little bit smaller. Okay, I think I'm basically set up here. I actually found some glow-in-the-dark clay, so I'm going to attempt to remake this or recreate it. And I have some translucent clay for a different idea that I have. I think I can work with this amount of clay. I can probably make like 4, 5. So I'll just keep this out for reference. So I just baked this guy because I wanted to use him as a test. He's definitely toasted a little more than he should have. As you can see, this is the original, and I did make him smaller, so I should have accounted for that and used a lower temperature. Yeah, I think this one I used probably like 200 degrees, and this one I used 275, which is like clearly way too hot. As you can see, it actually retained the color. This is an unbaked one I was making while waiting for this one to bake, but I'm still gonna finish up the face at least just to see if I like it better like this with indentation, and then if I like the face better doing it this way or this way with colored clay. I'm just gonna use a Posca paint marker because it's easier for me than using a paintbrush. So this is with the face painted in, and I do like this look a little bit better compared to this one because I'm not that skilled at making clay this tiny and using it as like facial structure. So I think I'll continue making the indentations and then painting them in with the Posca marker, although looking at this one I could have used a smaller tool because I do think the face and the mouth are just a little bit too big for the size. I think I want a little bit smaller, so we'll test it out for this guy. Hello. It's been, I think, almost a week since I last filmed, but I just wanted to update you on the things I'm doing right now. First, we're making chicky soup, more Asian style. It's not Hainanese style exactly because I feel like for Hainanese chicken and rice, you have to make the dipping sauces, and I'm just gonna cook the chicken until it's like falling apart. Very sad plant update, but I was doing a little bit of packing here and there, just like small trinkets and stuff that I'm not going to use, or it's not like practical to just keep out. Because I moved that, Toki, I'm pretty sure it's Toki who had access to this plant and ended up chewing it. As you can see by this very sad leaf, there are a lot of teeth marks. I don't think snake plants are toxic. Obviously she is completely fine, but my plant is not, so I'm gonna have to toss it, unfortunately, which is very sad. This is one of my longest living plants. Stop turning! I didn't even make the command yet. Look at him. Binu turn. Oh, Toki did a turn. Binu turn. Binu. Binu turn. Oh, so funny. Oh. Okay, Binu first. Okay, you guys stop grabbing. I'm literally squeezing it out. Greedy. There we go. Binu. Okay, so I got 3 orders of 24-day stationary advent calendars. I'm gonna pack them all now. It's currently 6:45 p.m. It's probably gonna take me at least 2 hours. There's 24 in here, and that means 24 times 3, 72 individual items to pack. This one I already pre-picked out everything. The other two I need to still pick out 24 items for each, which it does eat up some time because I'm a bit indecisive and I like to give a nice variety of things.